Hi, and thank you for attending our IACAC and Strive Can't Scan Virtual College Exploration. I have a few things to go over before we get started. So this is a webinar and you are able to ask questions. You will use the Q&A and your camera and sound is off. So you will only be able to see and hear the facilitators. We encourage you to sign up for more sessions and you can do that at iacac.org. And this will be recorded and will be posted on the website afterwards. So again, you can check out iacac.org for a recording of the session. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to my colleagues at Western Illinois University.
Good evening, and again, thank you for joining us tonight. We are excited to present to you what Western Illinois University has to offer. My name is Keita. I am one of our regional admissions counselors. I cover the Chicagoland northern area, as well as all of Lake County. I will go ahead and let my colleagues introduce themselves, but just to remind you, you can ask questions throughout the presentation, and at the end, we will make sure we get to them. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Kate Romanaggi and I'm an admissions counselor covering the south side of Chicago and the south suburbs.
Hello everyone, my name is Katie Gorsuch and I'm an admissions counselor located in Macomb, Illinois, and I serve students in West Central Illinois.
Hi, my name is Tyler Easton. I'm a regional transfer counselor and I work with students from the community colleges in Northern Illinois and the Chicagoland area.
And good evening, my name is Michael Grzeski and I'm a regional admissions counselor helping students in the St. Louis metro area along with the east central portion of the state of Illinois.
All right, to start off today, we are going to talk a little bit about our academic programs, which you can find all of them at wiu.edu/academics. So Western has over 60 different majors, and all of those majors are housed in our 4 different academic colleges. No matter what college your major falls into, you're still graduating with a Western degree. These colleges are just how we separate all of our different programs. Overall, Western academics have a huge focus on hands-on learning and getting students experience in their field. We'll start off talking about the College of Education and Human Services. So all of the majors within this college cover areas of education, public service and safety, personal health and wellness, and leisure services. Every degree program in this college also requires some sort of field experience. So whether that's student teaching, a practicum, an internship, service learning, or clinicals, you'll be out in the field actually experiencing the career you are preparing for. I'll chat about a few different majors here. First off, we have education, which includes majors like bilingual education or ESL, English as a second language, early childhood education, elementary, middle level, special education, as well as a major in educational studies, which is a non-licensure program. All of our education students will complete about 150 to 300 hours in a classroom setting. So again, you're really going to be prepared to get in the field and to be a real teacher. And all of our education students can actually earn an ESL endorsement online while they are completing their degree. Some of our educational facilities in this department include facilities like the Curriculum Library and Children's Literature Examination Center, the Social Studies Center, the Science Education Center, the Reading Center, and even the WIU Infant and Preschool Center, where students can actually get a job working in. There's also a lot of scholarship opportunity for students who are interested in working in rural settings. Next, I'll touch on our Law Enforcement and Justice Administration program. This is the largest degree program on our campus, and it's actually the 3rd largest law enforcement and justice administration program in the nation. It is the only program in the nation that practices the actual application of criminal justice theories to real-world situations. Our students in this department can actually access our criminalistics laboratory, so kind of get that CSI feel for hands-on training. And every faculty member in the LEJA, again, Law Enforcement and Justice Administration program, has actually worked in the field. So we have a former police chief, a firefighter, and even an FBI agent that all teach within the program. Our Law Enforcement and Justice Administration program partners with more than 1,300 different agencies, and that is across the nation and even across the globe. We actually have an interactive map that I would recommend you check out on our website, and it shows where all of our different students have experienced their different internships. And again, that even includes international experiences. We have a student who's currently in Spain completing their internship. Next, I'll mention our Recreation, Park, and Tourism Administration program, which has a focus on learning through experiential education, service learning, travel workshops, and again, practicum experiences, so getting you out into the field. They offer semester-long field study expeditions at locations throughout the US, Canada, and Mexico. And again, there's a required internship component. A lot of the students that complete internships in this program will intern in national parks, state parks, minor league baseball companies, park districts, cruise ships, and even for Disney. We have a really great outdoor educational facility called the Horn Field Campus, which has a high ropes course, a climbing tower, nature trails, which is all accessible to our students there. Finally, I'll touch on social work. Our social work department requires 100 hours of service learning and 450 hours of clinical experience in a human services setting. So again, a lot of field experience there. Since it's an accredited program, students can enter a social work master's program with advanced standing, only needing 1 additional year to complete their master's. And again, the social work department really focuses on social and economic justice, at-risk populations, and diversity. Next, I'm going to move on to the College of Business and Technology. So this college is really committed to career opportunities and career placement of their students. So again, that hands-on experience. They're going to be using the newest software. They're going to be really experiencing tasks actually from the field. Again, an internship, stuff like that. This college also holds an AACSB accreditation, which stands for the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Basically what that means, this accreditation puts our business and accounting programs among the top 5% of business colleges in the world. I'll talk about our accountancy program first. Western has a long-standing high-quality accounting program. We often have the highest pass rate for our students on the CPA exam, which is an exam that students have to take to become an accountant. Again, there's a really large focus on career placement. Our accountancy program holds a Meet the Firms event where students actually get to meet the different firms that they could potentially work for. Our accountancy students can emphasize in taxation and managerial accounting for that competitive edge in their career choice. And there's a lot of mentorship that goes on within the programs. Again, that faculty is really committed to student success. Next, I'll touch on our School of Agriculture. So within the School of Agriculture, you can study agricultural education, agricultural business, and agricultural science. This department often boasts the highest retention rate, so a really great community of students there. We actually have a university farm just about a mile off campus, and it's one of the largest student-run farms in the country. It has over 300 acres of farmland for conventional crop, organic crop, and livestock operations, which also leads us to run the largest student agriculture show in the nation. Again, these students are also involved in research like many of our other departments. Recently, we had a professor, Dr. Wynn Phippen, who got a $10 million grant to research the pennycress crop. So that's an involvement that, or rather an opportunity that students can join and do that research as well. If you're not familiar with the pennycress crop, it's a crop that's planted after the initial harvest, grows over the winter months, and allow for year-long crops. So a really cool opportunity for our students there. And as well, newer to this program is our cannabis production minor, which helps prepare professionals for a growing industry in cannabis. Next, I'll touch on engineering. We offer several different engineering majors, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and electrical engineering. And we do have a 100% pass rate on the fundamentals of engineering exam. Again, an important exam for our engineering majors. Again, a lot of mentorship that goes on in this program. Those faculty really want you to succeed. You're going to be using state-of-the-art technology. All of our engineering majors will complete their final 2 years at our Quad Cities campus, where again, we have all of that nice technology. Finally, I'll touch on our supply chain management program. That is a signature program here at Western. Again, a required internship. So getting you out into the field. A lot of the time, our supply chain management students will complete multiple internships, which leads them to have a near 100% job placement rate. So a lot of the time, these students are getting multiple job offers before they even graduate from Western. We as well are one of 50 supply chain management programs in the nation with that AACSB accreditation. Finally, I'll mention that the College of Business and Technology is very transfer friendly. So if you as a student decide that you want to attend a 2-year institution first, that's all good. We work really well with transfers. That associate's degree is very transfer friendly. So if you attend that community college, do 2 years with them, and then do your final 2 years with us, it's easy for you to complete your accredited Bachelor of Business in whatever focus you may choose. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Katie.
Great, thank you. So talk a little bit about the College of Arts and Sciences. So the College of Arts and Sciences has actually the highest number of majors and houses about 70% of our general education courses. So we call these Gen Eds. These are those courses that everyone has to take to complete their degree, no matter what major you're in. So even if you don't end up within the College of Arts and Sciences as a major, you may still be taking classes and experiencing our faculty members within these programs. Students with majors in this college may find themselves working collaboratively with faculty members on research projects, internships, utilizing specialized equipment, and generally having the opportunity for hands-on experiences in their field. Just to touch on a few programs, biological sciences has options in botany, clinical laboratory sciences, environmental biology, medical sciences if you're thinking of going on to med school or something like that, microbiology, zoology, and a teacher education option. You do have opportunities for research and field experience as an undergraduate student within our biology program. And we do have a over 1,600 acre Kibbe Life Science Field Research Station located on the Mississippi River, about 45 minutes away from Macomb. So students are able to get experiences out there in the fisheries and in nature, doing different types of research with our faculty members. So they've done stuff within the river, and they've done some bobcat research as well. So lots of great experiences to do some research within the biology department. We also have chemistry with options in biochemistry, chemistry, forensic chemistry, pharmacy, and again, that teacher education option. We are one of only 6 forensic chemistry programs in the nation, and the best in Illinois. And this includes experience with CSI, crime scene investigation. We do have our mass spectrometer for forensic analysis, so really cool equipment you can use that can analyze things to like the atomic level, which is pretty awesome. And then we have nursing. So our nursing program, we have 2 options. We have the pre-licensure program, and then we have the RN to BSN program. So if you go get your associate's degree in nursing or go to a nursing school prior, you could actually complete your BSN through Western completely online if you'd want to. Students get practice on animatronics, simulation, dummies that bleed, vomit, and talk. So even though they're not real clients, they're getting that interactive experience of what it would be like to diagnose a patient. Our students have had a 95% pass rate over the past 5 years for the NCLEX exam, and that's that big exam that nursing students need to take to become a registered nurse. So they are doing very well on that. And they have great off-campus experiences through the clinical rotations at local hospitals, schools, nursing homes. And they even have a really awesome study abroad experiences for nursing students and health science students, where they have gone to the UK, they've gone to Central America, and they've gotten to learn about the health systems of other countries. So a really unique experience you can have as a nursing student at Western. We also have political science. You can study American government, pre-law, international relations, public administration, and public service. Students in the political science department get the experiential learning opportunities through our Model Illinois Government, Model United Nations, the Simulating Congress, the WIU and DC semester-long program, and internship opportunities. So they really have that opportunity to get that hands-on interactive experiences, become skilled in their field. We also have a 3+3 program with John Marshall College of Law in Chicago. So students are able to do 3 years at Western and then go on to John Marshall College of Law and get their juris degree. So really great opportunity there that students can participate in. We also have psychology with an option in forensic psychology or just general psychology. Again, students are able to get that hands-on undergraduate research experience with this program. We have our rat labs on campus. That may not sound initially too appealing to some of you, but it is a cool way to start working on research as an undergraduate, which is a unique component of Western, because sometimes bigger schools reserve research opportunities for more graduate level students. We also have a hotline that psychology students can volunteer to be a part of, where they can help fellow students work through some different situations. So if you're more on the lines of becoming like a psychologist one day and you want to help people in that way, then that would be a great opportunity for you to build your skill set in that area. Then last but not least, I'll talk about sociology and anthropology. Both of these programs are offered fully online, so definitely take a look at them if you're looking for more of a non-traditional degree path. Sociology courses are taught in various areas like deviance and criminology, environment and community, social inequality, social institutions, sociological social psychology, and sociology of health and fitness, or health and illness. So it really expands various areas, so you can get a little bit more specialized rather than just general sociology with that program. And then we have anthropology courses that are taught in archaeology and biological, cultural, and linguistic anthropology. So again, ways to get specialized in different areas of that program. And in terms of archaeology, I know they do have some field sites they have gone to in the past. Obviously with COVID, they may not be able to do that this year, but they do get to go out there and experience that hands-on, which is pretty awesome. And just for your heads up, on the College of Arts and Sciences slide, all of the programs that have an asterisk beside them do have a teacher education option. So I didn't go through all of them, but if you are interested in like middle level or secondary education, then you could pursue any of those programs with an asterisk as an education major. And then our last college is the College of Fine Arts and Communication. This is a proud home of the Performing and Visual Arts, as well as the Speech Pathology and Audiology program. This college prides itself on this many facilities across campus that students are able to use, which range from art galleries, studio and control rooms, on-campus speech, language, and pathology clinics, and several different performance halls on campus. Just to touch on a few, we have our art and design program, various opportunities, art education, ceramics, digital photography, drawing, oil painting, sculpture, just to name a few. This does have a comprehensive curriculum that is taught by dedicated professional artists and scholars in a wide range of media. And I will say that students do have the opportunity to display their work in our art galleries, and there is like an annual art sale that they open up to community members where students can like sell their artwork. It's a really cool way to get your artwork out there if you're an aspiring artist. There is an opportunity to travel to New York and abroad with art courses, so to learn more about art around the world. And then there's, like I said, numerous exhibit opportunities, field trips, teaching activities. We do some really cool events like First Swim Days and Throwing Thursdays, where students, community members, staff, whoever can come to campus and do different art activities, which is a really cool way to expand your horizons and do some different projects. We also have our broadcasting and journalism program with opportunities in sports broadcasting, multimedia journalism, broadcast production, advertising, and public relations. In this program, they do have award-winning, nationally recognized in news and sports. So if you ever follow our broadcasting and journalism page, just like almost every month you see someone is getting an award for something they did, which is pretty incredible. We have our sports broadcasting majors who get to announce and produce the live games on ESPN platforms. So Western does have an agreement with ESPN3, so all of our Fighting Leatherneck NCAA Division I teams are able to be broadcasted by our own students, which is really awesome. And then there is study abroad opportunities to England, so students were able to go to like BBC News and get to experience that, which is pretty cool. Then we have our School of Music. So this has different areas such as music business, music therapy, jazz studies, performance, several different student organizations within our School of Music, and multiple ensembles that you can be a part of. There's over 150 performances on campus each year. Obviously, this year we've had to do some alternative performances for our students. So for example, our Marching Leathernecks played at Chandler Park, which is the downtown park in Macomb, and put on a performance for community members since they can't have their typical performances at the football games. the School of Music provides lots of outreach to over 20,000 students at public schools, so they're always doing something in terms of performances and going out and working with high school bands and things like that. Finally, we have our speech pathology and audiology program. We have students have the opportunity through this program to go on to become a speech language pathologist or an audiologist. You do have to complete a graduate program for speech pathology and audiology, which Western does have a graduate level program as well that you could go on to do. Job sites for this include schools, hospital, nursing homes, or private practice. And we do have an on-site speech pathology and audiology clinics, so students are able to get that hands-on experience right here on campus. It prepares both our undergraduates for graduate program at Western or for programs outside of Western. We have a 100% pass rate for all of our grad students, so they are doing extremely well once they go on to the graduate level. We do have a new minor in American Sign Language, and there's very few ASL minors, so it's kind of unique to Western that we're now offering that minor program. I mean, we did have a 100% job placement rate for last year's grad, so this is a very high demand field, speech pathology and audiology. And last but not least, theater and dance. So if you like to perform, acting, directing, musical theater, things like that, you have the opportunity with this in theater and dance department. We also have a unique minor through stage combat, so students are able to learn how to use weapons and stuff on stage. We have an armory. I think it's one of the largest in the nation. And then we are only one of 2 minors in the nation for this. So again, another unique program that Western can offer. We have about 18 fully realized performances throughout the year for theater and dance. Again, doing alternative format this year due to COVID. So they've been doing in our outdoor amphitheater, doing some different performances so they can still get that experience for our students. Now, with an average class size of 18 students, you can have an amazing personalized experience no matter what program you end up choosing. So don't think, don't stress too much of which college or program you're interested in falls in, because you are truly going to have a great experience whichever you choose. And if you are unsure coming to Western, you can always come in as undecided, and we'll help you find your right path by taking some different classes and exploring some different areas of interest. All right, and one more academic opportunity I'm going to talk about is our Centennial Honors College. This provides academically talented and highly motivated students from every major and enriched experience through the coursework, as well as leadership, professional growth, and personal interaction opportunities with faculty members at Western. Students are invited to participate in the Honors College based on their academics. So if you meet the requirements here up on the screen, your admissions application will be flagged, and you'll get an invitation from the Honors College to apply to be a member. So definitely look out for that letter if you meet any of the requirements. You can see as a transfer student, you must have a 3.4 GPA or above to be an honors student. And sometimes your honors credits from your transfer institution may transfer over to Western, so keep that in mind. And then for freshman students, if you have a 3.7 GPA or above, or you meet 2 of the following requirements, 3.4 GPA or above, top 15% of your class, or 24 ACT, 1160 SAT, then you can join the Honors College. If you don't meet these requirements, do not worry. As a student at Western, you can actually apply to be a part of the Honors College. So once you get 12 semester hours and then a 3.4 GPA or above, you can apply to join it. So it's definitely something you can take advantage of even after you already start at Western. There are several benefits to being a part of the Honors College. You have the opportunity to enroll in some unique classes and electives, and they typically have smaller class sizes. So again, you're getting more personalized experiences with faculty members. And within your majors, you can get enriched experiences by completing special honors projects, seminars, recitals, internship opportunities, research projects, things like that. You do get access to additional scholarship opportunities. You get a second academic advisor, so another support system on campus to help you along your way. And then there's student organizations specifically for honors students. Another perk of being in the Honors College, there's our Honors Advantage program. It's a partnership with businesses in the community of Macomb, where you get discounts for being an honors student. So you get this nice little sticker to put on your student ID. and then you show it to the restaurants and you get 10% off your dinner. I did use that a lot when I was a student, so take advantage of it. It's probably at least twice a week that I use that. It's everything from restaurants to other businesses on the square and things like that. And then of course you get to graduate with honors if you're in the honors college. So if that's something that's very important to you to have that that achievement, then definitely consider joining the honors college.
Great, thanks, Katie. So now after hearing all of this great information about Western Illinois University with academics and of course the Honors College, where do you begin? Well, of course, it's by going online and filling out the freshman application. And some good news for you is that if you are a senior right now, it is free to apply online. So get on and apply. We will tell you right off the bat here that we are test optional. You can self-report or send your official high school transcript in when you do apply. As you can see there on the screen, a 2.75 or higher cumulative GPA you will get automatically accepted to Western Illinois University. If your cumulative GPA is in that range of a 2.0 to 2.74, keep it up, still apply, but we are going to ask that you submit additional materials. Those additional materials will include an official high school transcript, a letter of recommendation that should come either from your high school guidance counselor or a teacher that's maybe taught you in a couple classes and knows you really well. Also, too, it's suggested that you should write a personal statement of some sort. And you can send that to your admissions counselor and mention basically what you're looking to study, what you're looking to do at Western Illinois University, what is your interest. And of course, all that will be taken into consideration when you're being reviewed for admission. As far as scholarships are concerned, right, we want to talk a little bit about scholarships. We have lots of scholarship opportunities for incoming freshmen. We start off with location-based scholarships. So yes, you're applying from certain areas of the Chicagoland area and also right across the river from the Missouri portion of St. Louis and the Illinois portion of the St. Louis metro area. Just for applying and living in certain locations, you get a scholarship from Western Illinois University. We do have specifications on those locations. They are on our website on our scholarship webpage. So please take a look at that or ask your admissions counselor. We will show you how to find all that. Also too, you can indicate on your application if there is an alum in your family. Okay, if there is, so please indicate that because we do have an alumni affiliation scholarship as well that can be awarded to you. Also, campus visits. Yes, for visiting campus, you can get a scholarship just for that. Campus visits do entail the following: doing a one-on-one visit, such as over Zoom, over Google Meets with your admissions counselor. Also, if you want to do an on-campus in-person visit, yes, we are doing on-campus visits. You can go online to schedule that. Also, we do have virtual admissions presentations, such as this, during the middle of the week at different times. You can go online to schedule to attend one of those. Any of those qualify you for that campus visit scholarship. And also our Western Commitment Scholarship, which you are automatically reviewed for when you apply for admissions to Western Illinois University. The Western Commitment Scholarship, they range from $3,000 to $8,000 per academic year. Your Campus Visit Scholarship is good just for your freshman year, is at $1,000. Your Alumni Affiliation Scholarship is at $1,500 and is renewable over 4 years. And your Location-Based Scholarship is $1,000 and renewable over 4 years. All of these scholarships are stackable. And another great announcement to make is with our Western Commitment Scholarship is that if you do apply and you are looking possibly to maybe qualify for a little bit more Western Commitment Scholarship money, there is a scholarship petition process, which you can find on our Western Scholarship page. And of course, with the Western Commitment Scholarship, if you are applying and you want to look at it from a GPA standpoint, this is the GPA requirements needed and the breakdown, as you can see there, per dollar amount.
Okay, as far as transfer requirements, can you guys hear me? Sorry about that. I think my audio, can you hear me now? Yes? Okay, good. As far as transfer application process, As Mike mentioned, we're waiving application fees for the month of October. So now's the time to apply. If you're looking at Western, you can save $30 that way. We're looking for 24 earned credit hours and at least a 2.0 cumulative GPA. If you have that as a transfer student, you will be admitted. All you need to do is submit official transcripts from all schools you've attended after high school. If you're below the 24 earned hours, you will need to meet freshman admission requirements as well, as Mike mentioned those, in order to be admitted to Western. We also have our Transfer Admissions Guarantee Program. This is a program for students who are looking to begin at a community college and then guarantee their transfer in their admission to Western. So it's great for high school students who are seniors, who know they want to start at the community college and then transfer to Western. And it's also great for first year community college students. Some of the perks of that program include a $1,000 transfer admissions guarantee scholarship. You're going to get degree audits and transcript evaluations each semester, so you know exactly how your courses transfer over. And we'll also waive your application fee when you do apply. As far as transfer scholarships, we have our Western Commitment Transfer Scholarship. It's a $2,500 scholarship. You need at least a 2.5 GPA and 24 transferable hours. That's available for both full-time and part-time transfer students. Beginning fall 2021, we'll have our Alumni Legacy Scholarship for $1,500. We also have the Campus Visit Scholarship that Mike mentioned that's also available for freshmen, also available for transfers. Same thing, virtual visits will work for that, or on-campus visits. We also have our Phi Theta Kappa Scholarship for $1,000. And then, as I mentioned, the Transfer Admissions Guarantee Scholarship for $1,000. And then as far as additional scholarships, we still have more out there. We have our foundation scholarships and departmental scholarships. You'll want to go to this website that's at the bottom of the page there, the wiu.edu/scholarships, for the application for those. The freshman deadline is March 1st and the transfer deadline is May 1st.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. So I'm looking in the chat box and doesn't look like we have any questions at this time. Again, if you have any, just a few more minutes as I close to jump in and ask any questions. But our contact information is here. We are available for you to email us. And if you go on our website as well, you will be able to sign up for individual visits with us. Again, wiu.edu will give you all the information that we just gave you and then some. We appreciate you joining in to learn more about Western Illinois University. And we hope to be seeing your faces soon virtually and maybe one day in person. Thank you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for giveaways and updates with what's going on campus. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining us. So at the end of this, you will get a quick survey. We please ask that you fill that out. And remember, you can sign up for more sessions on IACAC.org's website. And this recording will also be available on the website, IACAC.org. So thank you to Western Illinois University and have a good night.